Hello and welcome to my channel. This is a reading for Leo. Leo, this is your overall energy reading for the month of December 2021. This is where we're going to take a look at your work and finances as well as your love and romance for December. I have also pulled a health card for you and an advice card for you. Today I'm using my Light Seers Tarot deck, my This Might Hurt Tarot deck, and for your health I'm using the Healing Tarot, and for your advice I'm using the Moonology Oracle cards. As you can see, I've already shuffled and pulled your cards, so let's get started, Leo. So for work and finance, you have the Four of Swords, you have the Seven of Cups, you have the Two of Swords, oops, get that in there, the Six of Swords, and finally you have Justice. So let's see what's going on, Leo. It looks like some of you here might be ready for a vacation or ready for some sort of retirement, and you're trying to make choices as far as what you need to do. So with this Four of Swords, this can indicate that you're feeling a little bit overworked and a little bit stressed, and it's time to, retreat. And that might be through a vacation, taking time off, or simply deciding whether you want to retire, but you're ready to take a step back from working. And usually, this person's protecting themselves. They have the swords around them. So I think that some of you could be working in a very toxic work environment, or just the line of work that you do is very stressful and you need a break. You have the Seven of Cups, which means you're trying to make choices. You could be making a choice as to where you want to go on vacation, or you could be making a choice as to whether you want to actually retire, or you could be making a choice as to whether you want to move to a different job. So you'll know what that is, but a lot of you are making choices. Two of Swords. This is also a card of choice. You might feel stuck, but this is also a card of competition. I look at it as competition. There are lots of people in your work environment who probably have your same skill set, lots of competition, and it's usually like cutthroat too. So this could be causing you the stress and you don't want to deal with it anymore. You have the Six of Swords. Some of you will be leaving your work, whether again that's through retirement, vacation, but I think this is like going to a different job. So I really, feel like this is, for some of you, leaving your job or retirement. You're going to be making those decisions in December. And usually people retire like toward the end of the year anyway. So some of you could be nearing retirement at the end of December, going on into January 2022. So, but I do feel like some of you are in a toxic work environment, or you're stressed, heavy workloads, something's got you stressed to where you're ready to leave your job. Some of you will be doing that in December. And finally, you have the Justice card over here, which I think it means that, through all of this, you were able to, keep your head up high. For some of you retiring, you're going to retire, at the top of your game. I think whatever you want to do, you want to leave at the top of your game. You want to leave before things get really ugly. You have a strong work ethics, and so you don't want to be involved in any of the toxicity, and you want to leave while you're ahead. And whatever decision with the Justice card, whatever decision you decide to make, it's going to be the right one. So good luck to some of you. If you're nearing retirement, if you're going to be getting another job, good luck to you when it comes to that in December. Alrighty, so now we're going to talk about love and romance. You have the Five of Pentacles, you have the Two of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. You also have the Three of Wands. Finally, you have the Star. So I see what's going on here with some of you is this Five of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles, juggling. So if we were talking about finances, we'd be talking about juggling money, but we're talking about love and romance. So I feel like some of you are having to pay for 2 households. You're juggling money for 2 separate households, related to 2 separate relationships. So some of you might be paying child support, alimony, something like that. Or, you know, if you're not doing it now in December, maybe, you know, that's what's going to happen. Judgment's going to come down and you're going to find yourself having to pay child support. We can take that back to this justice card in courts. You know, so there could be some court dealings in December for you that, you know, blindside you and you find yourself paying for 2 separate households. I do see that this King of Wands might play a part of it. I feel like this has happened because of, you know, maybe there was a relationship outside of your current relationship. The King of Wands is like the Queen of Wands. You know, they're kind of, they like to do their thing romantically. So this situation could have been caused because of the behavior of the King of Wands. And that could be, you know, male or female. But I do feel like that because there was maybe a situation outside of a relationship or during a break in the relationship that now you're ending up having to pay for 2 separate households. I do think this is more child support and it could be alimony. For others of you, you have the 3 of Wands and the Star. And I feel that these 2 cards go together. I feel like someone's waiting for someone to return. You could be dating someone who is deployed in the military or away on business or something like that, or just lives in another state, another country, and you're waiting for this person to come to you. I just look like this person is, it looks like this person is waiting for someone to return to them. I don't think you're trying to get to that person. I think you're waiting for someone to return to you. And this is someone who you really love. I mean, you have the Star card, so this is someone who you feel you're really connected to as your soulmate. This is someone who you feel good about. Someone who's healing for you. Someone who's like the perfect mate for you. That person's a star in your eyes. A very special connection, a very special relationship. And so you're being patient and you're waiting for this person to return to you. Again, I'm getting maybe military deployment or, you know, someone living in another state. And you're waiting for them to get back to you or, you know, come to you. So that's what's going on that I see. And that might be happening in December. They might return to you in December. So that's your love and romance. For your health, you got your own card, Leo. You got the Strength card, which is pretty cool. And the Strength card advises you to not take on other people's negative energy, other people's problems, because this can cause stress. You know, when you're heavily involved with other people's problems and it has nothing to do with you, you know, that can cause issues with nerves, anxiety. So this card advises you to step back, pull away from other people's problems. Also be on the lookout for issues with your spine, okay, and your back. So that's a warning. So be careful during December and always, you know, when it comes to that type of thing. And this card also advises you to watch out for excess. No overeating, no over drinking. Even if you're on a diet, they'll take that to another level. You know, do everything in moderation. It is the holiday season. We're all, you know, maybe going to parties and doing different things. So do everything in moderation. And so as far as your advice, you have full moon in Libra, which is a win-win outcome is forecast. So I'm going to go ahead and read that to you, what that means. The full moon in Libra is the sign of a partnership and a falling in love and being closely relating to someone. Since full moons are about climaxes and conclusions, this card suggests that you're either about to start a new relationship or that an important existing relationship is changing somehow. Perhaps coming to an end or moving to a new level of commitment. It's important to remember that people come to us for a reason and sometimes for a season. If a relationship is ending now, it's doing so at the right time. So try not to fight it. This card can also refer to a professional relationship. There is a sense that you need to balance your ego with someone else's needs. A win-win outcome is possible when give and take, when there is give and take. Doing so might be the answer to your question. So, you know, I think that really relates to this work situation that we were talking about. So pay close attention, Leo, to that message. So that concludes the reading. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching the video and watching my channel. And have a wonderful and safe December, and have a wonderful day.